Azjol-Nerub is a vast underground dungeon hub home to the ruins of the arachnid-like Nerubian Empire, located in icy Dragonblight. Azjol-Nerub can be divided up into two sections, the Old Kingdom and the Upper Kingdom. Many of the deepest areas in Azjol-Nerub are held by faceless ones. The levels for these instances range from 15 to 30. However, if you have Chroma Time and you are adjusted for Wrath of the Lich King, you will be able to level from 15 to 50. This quest mob will give you quests to kill all the bosses. Let's go ahead and earn some free gold while we can. There are 3 bosses in this instance. Crick Thier, the Gatewatcher, Hadronox, and Anubarak. This dungeon's pretty linear. It's a lot harder to get lost here than in Ankh-Khet. You can't cheat and sneak through as a demon hunter. Make sure you don't pull multiples of these mobs together. They can wrap your healer and kill everyone. Crick Thier, the Watcher. Go ahead and the gates of Azjol-Nerub stood unchallenged for centuries until the arrival of the Lich King. In mockery of Crick Thier's inability to protect his home, the Nerubian was raised into undeath and forced to protect the very gates he failed to guard successfully in life. Sad story. He does sense the living. Although as a demon hunter, am I alive? I don't know. My Warcraft lore is lacking. Hello, welcome to my stream. I'm doing some run-throughs of more classic content for World of Warcraft. Punch! Hadronox is a very big spider. The mechanics of this fight are very unique when level appropriate. These guys will keep pouring down until you kill the major ads, the NPCs. And so you need to make sure you kill the crushers, otherwise they'll just continue sending mobs you have to kill. If you're level appropriate too, you want to make sure and pull each of these groups independently, or they will kill you in a hurry. This is the boss, Hadronox. She walks in from the bottom. And that's hilarious. I let her get killed by by the mobs that spawned. Probably should have hit her. The same entrance that she came up from. This is the way that you want to get down into the further instance so that you can kill a Nubarak. While it feels a little bit mistimed, let's go read an epitaph. Oh, her body is gone. Alright. During the fall of Azjol-Nerub, Nerubian viziers released a single spider that would one day grow to challenge the unyielding forces of the Lich King. Hadronox was instilled with a desire to avenge the fallen and reclaim its home from any that dare threaten it. I got killed by the spider many times at level 80 in Lich King. There's a hole through the web at the bottom. And then you'll have to kill all these swarmers before you jump down the passage of lost fiends. Pew. Anubarak is the final boss. The fates of Azjol-Nerub and Anubarak have long been intertwined. In life, he was the Empire's king. In death, he was its conqueror. Charged by the Lich King to protect his old empire once more, the traitor king stands vigilant against any that threaten his kingdom. Anubarak was one of the bosses in Naxxramas. Several times they have re-released Nax content, so to kill him in the dungeon was very exciting at this early point. He has several different abilities. He summons carrion beetles to attack you. He fires a spike through the floor, which will impale players and knock them into the air. You want to avoid that because you will die and your healer will not keep you alive. Leeching Swarm sends a swarm of locusts that inflict nature damage around the boss, so you want your non-range DPS to move away from him or they're going to take a significant amount of damage. And then 3 times during the phases, 3 different phases rather, he submerges and summons Nerubian ads to fight for him. These are the ads, and you just need to make sure and kill them each time he submerges. He should submerge when I engage him. Nice. There we go. I'll let him punch me a little bit. This is where I'm impaled. So let's hit him. That should trigger his burrow. So this is the point where you're going to want to make sure and kill the ads that he spawns. They'll come down from here. And unless I'm mistaken, you want to make sure and kill the Venomancer first. That was impale. It shows that kind of cloud that gets beneath you. So there's where he's going to impale. And that's it for the fight. If you don't stand still, he doesn't impale, especially when there's no other characters. I'll stand on again. Yeah. I remember taking more fall damage than that. Hiya. Once again, this dungeon, you don't have to go to the start. We're waiting for the quest giver so I can turn in those quests. Never noticed how slow he was. There you go. Quick and easy ones next to each other in Dragonblight. that's it for the Pit of Narjun. Just those 2 instances. Compared to how rapidly it goes when you're level capped, I would usually recommend avoiding these instances because there's a lot of trash mobs. Azjol-Nerub with Anubarak is easier. It's hard to know how to navigate out of here as well. It's that little cranny you gotta look for. And then they let you fly. I'm gonna pause this stream, and then I'll just do some random raids in